Welcome back. You're watching the Breaking News show right here on CNN News 18. We're now taking you to breaking news we've got regarding the IT ministry that has notified bodies that they're going to be flagging what they're calling fake content. Essentially, the centre has decided to create a regulatory regime that will allow a fact-check body appointed by it to label online content related to the union government as quote-unquote fake or misleading. Content marked as such by the body will have to be taken down by the online intermediaries. So social media companies have already been notified if they wish to retain what the government calls their safe harbour, which is essentially the legal immunity they enjoy against third-party content. That is the essential outline. Let's go over to my colleague Pallavi Ghosh to understand more. Pallavi, when the government had first put out feelers that this would take place, they'd faced a lot of criticism. The Editors Guild of India, for example, had criticized this. They'd said that the determination of fake news can't be with the government. We'll go to the criticism in a second. First, could you just outline what the rules look like now?
So there's already something which is called the PIB fact check. That's the Press Information Bureau fact check, which is again a government department, which essentially goes through and disseminates information which is given out. And if you just go in through the Twitter handle, which is actually called PIB fact check handle, periodically they have always issued a clarification, denied news stories which come out. See, the concern with the government is that social media is gaining a lot of traction, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, social media, Twitter, so on and so forth. And this kind of information or misinformation, according to the government, spreads rapidly, and therefore it is very important to nip it in the bud. So the PIB fact check was essentially set up because there were articles written, there were information which were peddled through the social media platform. For example, on policy announcements, nuances or policy announcements, giving an analysis of it, which the PIB fact check angle quickly issues a clarification on. But now, Toya, the government has been mulling this idea, which now has become more institutionalized, which means there is actually going to be a department which whose job essentially is going to go through all the social media handles and issue warnings so that some way they can fix responsibility and also to ensure that wrong information is not peddled out to any of these platforms.
Okay. All right. Thank you for bringing us